Hey guys, so I am going to apologize now because this is probably going to be like a long video since I'm like in the process of like posting things to my new blog and trying to get everything going and together with that. And because like so much stuff has happened in just a few months, like health wise. So, first off, I have Crohn's disease, and the last video I made, I was having like a really bad Crohn's flare. My stomach was hurting really bad. I couldn't like eat or drink anything without it hurting really bad. And yeah, so I ended up there, and the doctor was a dick, and he like tried to tell me that I still had my colon, yada yada. So since that episode has happened, I had upper and lower scope, and it basically was like, you have Crohn's in your small bowel and like rectum now. I'm like, oh, great, because that's all I got. I had I had a total colectomy, so that's all I have is my small intestine. So that was like whatever. So then I like hated the guy that did my colonoscopy or flex sigmoidoscopy since I don't have a colon. So went back and had seen a different GI doctor, and he's super nice, super good, listens and all that. And he did an upper scope, and like my upper scope was just like tore up. It like ulcers all in the duodenum. I don't know how to say it, but all in there. And so he's like, that's like not good. Clearly, like that's why like I'm in pain. That's like why I'm in so much pain. They were really bad ulcers. And so now we're just here. I had an appointment with him today, and I'm on Humira, 40 milligrams every other week. And I've been on that for like 3 months, and he's just saying that like Humira is not working. So he's going to try to put me on Entyvio and see if that works. Because like it's just it just baffles me, really. Like it just baffles me that this is like going on. It's like I didn't even get like a full year of like relief from having my colon taken out because just like shit just started up with my small bowel. And so sorry, like I absolutely like hate crying about it, but like I feel awful. So, so today my GI doctor was like, all right, well, we're gonna like get the paperwork and everything started, so you can get like the infusions, of Entyvio, like hopefully like next week, if they get the paperwork and everything started and whatnot. So I've got to do that, and just my like blood pressure and my like blood pressure and my like heart rate and everything else is just like out of control. It's just like I have no idea what's going on with my body like anymore. It's like everything like internally is like going haywire. It's like a vicious cycle. And like I don't know, I don't even know like where to start, where like what to focus on. Like I'm in so much pain, like in my stomach, and then now I've started like cramping really bad with my endometriosis because nobody would listen, a while ago when I was like, hey, I think my like my endo is back and acting up, and then all they wanted to do was like try to change me on birth controls, and I was like bleeding when I shouldn't be bleeding, and it was just like so much stuff where they should have, where doctors should have just like stepped in and been like, okay, well, let's do a lap to see like what's going on, and all they wanted to do was like use this like some like weird blood test to see like, oh, like if my endometriosis was back or whatnot, like knowing good and damn well that the only way to know like what all really is going on with that is to do a lap. And if there's nothing, great, and if there is, then great, get it out, get it taken care of. But apparently, since I've had my colectomy, like the guy that did my surgery the first time while I was in Tennessee, he's like, "Oh well, you've had a colectomy now, so like it just makes things difficult." And he's trying to like BS me around everything, tried every other option. Like I've exhausted every option that I have or had with alternative routes. You know, I've played the game his way and every other doctor's way with try this, try that. Oh, you just need to do pelvic floor therapy. So I took pelvic floor therapy, which is expensive as fuck because you know that like insurance doesn't cover all of that, and copays and stuff are expensive. And then the lady was like, oh well, there's really nothing I could even do about this because it's your endometriosis. Like I okay, like I don't need physical therapy for that. And like I've got like bursitis in my hips, both hips. 24. I've got like bursitis because I have hyper extensive like ligaments in like all of my body, so it like causes everything to move around weird, all my bones and joints and stuff. And so like she just wanted to focus on my hips and whatnot, so I just stopped going. And I was like, I'm not gonna continue to like throw money at this physical therapy place, and I'm like not even getting anything done for it. And so then I go back to see him, and I'm like, yo, this is what happened. This is your thing didn't work. All right, what else you got? And he's like, well, you're just gonna have to deal with pain, or like live with it. I'm like, I don't know, like live with it just because you think it's like too advanced or too difficult or challenging for you to do a laparoscopic surgery on me just because I've probably got scar tissue and I probably got adhesions. Like, yeah, I'm sure I probably do have scar tissue and adhesions, and I'm pretty sure that I have new endometriosis adhesions that are causing my my problem. So it's just been like a freaking rat race with that, trying to get everything going with everybody on the same page. And then like if that wasn't enough, then I effed up my knee the other day because I don't know, like my left knee joint, I tore my ACL in it when I was running track in middle school and high school, and ever since then, like it just pops in and out of place or whatever because the ligaments are worn or stretched out or whatever. So like now my like freaking knees in pain, my hips in pain, my stomach is in pain, my uterus is killing me. It's just like, come on, like, I don't know. So like I'm like super, just like, I don't know, just like super distraught and like bummed out at the fact that it's just like there's like no end. And like people don't understand, people just don't understand what it's like to have like an invisible chronic illness or multiple invisible chronic illnesses. And like I'm so tired of hearing, oh well, you look good, or well, you look good, or you like you don't look sick, or why can't you do this, or why can't you do this? And, you know, like, just because I'm struggling doesn't mean that I'm going to wear my struggle all the time. And I don't know. It's just like a whirlwind. So now, as far as the Crohn's, I'm my doctor basically told me today, he's like, I don't know, like if this Entyvio stuff like doesn't do any improvements, he say, then like I'm gonna have to like try to send you to another specialist to get another like opinion or whatever on whatever, and last resort would have to be like another surgery to take something out, but which is like what I don't want to do, because like I don't, that's all I have is like my small intestines. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my updated like health rant, I guess, for now. Um, just like exhausted and tired, and I like I don't know. I'm just like over it, just super duper over it. All right, well, I'll end this one and make another one about some other stuff that's going on. Sorry for the tears. If you guys are going through anything like that, or you have, you're having a rough time with your health things or whatever, feel free to rant on my blog or on my YouTube and whatnot. Ranting is always welcome. All right, guys. Thanks.